Good morning. How are we all today? I'm so excited for today because what I'm doing is I'm going to be interviewing the gorgeous Kelly Farron. I'm just going to wait for her to come on live. And wait for some more people to come on. So if you are watching on replay, just be a little patient while we just wait for the gorgeous Kelly to come on. And for those of you who are watching me for the first time, welcome. I'm Sam Evans. I'm a self-belief and self-sabotage specialist. And what I do is I work with gorgeous souls like the wonderful Kelly, and I help them give up self-sabotaging behaviors and get super confident in themselves. So, Kels, I'm just adding you. So just to accept it. She's here. Oh my God. I'm so excited to see you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's been forever.
It has been forever. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, it's loud and clear, gorgeous. So what's been going on, miss?
Oh, it's all so exciting right now, to be fair. So much
Yeah.
going on with what I'm doing. It's just all new and all exciting. I'm literally loving what I'm doing.
God, I'm so excited. And do you know what the funny thing was? I realised, do you know, it's been literally a year ago that we became friends.
Yes, yes. And the first course I done with you was in January this year.
I
That's when
know
it all started to kick off.
it is. I'm so excited to see you. So, for the audience, just introduce yourselves and tell everybody what you do at the moment.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly and I'm a stay-at-home mummy to Reggie who's 6 and literally the light of my life. I have been in network marketing for 4 years now, and I'm no other lie. I'm literally living my dream because my background is that I left school in the first year of sixth form, and I had the bare minimum qualifications. Didn't know what I wanted to do, so I jumped for years, jumped from job to job to job. Um, no, not having a passion in anything I did. I just worked just went to work for the money really.
Mm.
And then like I remember sitting at my desk dreaming and visualizing of me working for home because that's what I realized I wanted to do. So every lunchtime I'd look online and thinking, oh, what can I do? What can I do to work from home? So then after becoming a mummy, about a year after, I was feeling a bit lost within myself, like I need to do something for me. So network marketing literally presented itself to me at the right time. And I work from home, doing in an industry that always had a passion for. And it's just all coming together. It's so
Oh,
exciting.
for you. I'm so proud of you. So just so for all those that are hopping on live, welcome to today's live. I'm interviewing the gorgeous Kelly Farron. We worked together earlier this year, and I wanted her to come on live just to introduce herself and also just to kind of catch up and for you guys to know exactly what it's like when you're working with me. And so for the purpose of this live, hun, you know what it's like when you're trying to find a coach. And you didn't know me from Adam. Like you didn't know me. I can actually hand on heart say that you was one of the first ones who just was like, I don't know you. We connected, and then before we started working together. So tell the audience what you feel was one of the main reasons why you chose me, and if anyone is looking for a coach, what they need to look out for, because you was absolutely amazing when we first connected.
Yeah, I randomly came across you on Facebook, and it was generally just from your post that you was doing, because you share your story quite a lot. I could connect with you and your story, like the same issues that we had with our dads growing up, and how
Mm.
that made us feel, and even down to liking the same music. Like literally we're quite alike in a lot of, like in a lot of ways, and that's all from what you shared on Facebook. And when I saw you share that you were doing a program with another lady in January for 4 weeks, I was like, sod it, I'm just gonna do it. Like yeah, I didn't know you, but I just felt drawn to you, And I
Yeah,
felt that that connection is what made me feel like I'm just going to sign up and I'm going to see where it goes.
yeah.
Just going to see where it goes.
Oh,
So if you come across someone that it could just be one post or a few posts, but there's a little bit in there that you could connect to their story, then get in touch with that coach, because I literally call you my fairy godmother.
I
That's what you
love
are.
you. I don't do wishes and I don't do wands. I do makeup, that's what I do.
I feel like you're having my mind.
Yeah. So for if can you remember what was life like for you before you started working on yourself, before you really started doing the mind work?
The last couple of years, especially a lot of it was to do with the industry that I am. I was losing a lot of faith in myself, in the industry. I was overthinking everything. And as that went on, my behavior sort of changed a little bit as well. So, um, for an example, I'd be talking to my mum about whatever she had going on. I could feel myself getting really angry. For
Mm.
now, I just felt like I was getting really angry. And in the end, we didn't really talk much about the issues that she had going on because I just couldn't deal with it. Um, so I was doing a lot of procrastination as well. I was doing stuff, but I wasn't doing it. And I was just like lazing around, doing nothing. So in January, when I did really start to work on myself in the course that we was doing, at the end of that, I was pretty much near enough had like a big fat moan and cry to myself in my bedroom because I didn't hit a certain position that I wanted in the business that I was in at the time. And I was like, I either quit or I work with Sam one to one and really getting to work on my mindset, because you can have all the success in the world, but sometimes it doesn't mean anything if you ain't got your mindset right.
Yeah.
So that's what my life was like. I was just I was flying off the handle at every little thing as well. I was just getting angry at everything, at
I
every little
can't,
thing.
I can remember, and I literally, I can even feel your energy. You're like a totally different person. Like you
I
just got,
know.
you've got your shit together. Like it just makes sense. Is that how it feels?
Yeah, everything now, like it's that EQ assessment that we done.
Yeah.
That was like, when you was reading it back to me, I felt like you was actually in my mind. That's how on point that assessment is, and that's exactly how I felt at
Mm.
that moment. So that from then I was like, I've got to get to work. Let me work with Sam. I'm putting my trust in Sam to get like to draw this out of me. And oh my God, Sam, do you draw it out of me? Like you work, like you don't take no crap. But
Oh,
that's what I needed.
yeah.
That's I needed someone to push me, and
And
that's what he gave me.
how, if you look back now, how important do you think that EQ assessment was in terms of you doing your mind work?
Oh my God, so important, because I needed to realize where I was at that time, and that EQ just makes you realize like the pattern of what's and where's going wrong and what you need to work on.
Hmm.
So it's a very, I never even knew that assessment existed, if I'm
I
honest.
I
And
never
when I've
realized.
done it, it blew my mind.
Honestly, I felt exactly the same. So if anyone's watching this on replay, what an EQ is, it's an emotional quotient assessment. And what I do is actually specialize in emotional intelligence. And what this means is it's how we use our emotions, how we regulate ourselves, how we manage our emotions, and how we manage them in networking, and also how to motivate ourselves as well. So what I do is every time I start a new client, what I do is I do an EQ assessment with them, because it's kind of like a personality blood test. It kind of like tells you
Yeah,
everything about you,
and it's so
even
on
stuff
point. It's like,
you never admit to yourself.
no,
I love it. I
no. It's
love it.
brilliant. It's a brilliant assessment to do.
So based on everything that had happened after we started working together, how has life changed for you? What has actually really deeply changed for you since you've been doing your mind work?
The biggest things that have changed for me is that you've helped me trust myself again. Like I
Good.
can trust my choices, I can trust my decisions, I can trust the whole process again. And I don't overthink. That's gone. Um, I've disconnected myself to the emotional attachment that I had with my mum. Hey Joe, with my mum. So we can talk properly now and I don't get angry. It's
Good.
and I feel like if I'm feeling a bit of like out of sorts of anything, I know because I'm very aware of my emotions and what I'm doing now. I know I think like I've got a release coming up that I've got something that I've got a breakthrough and it needs to come out. So that's when I get down to my journaling and that helps me massively. So I'm trusting the process. Um, I've got a plan of action, like a routine that I do every single day. Yes, and I'm taking action on that plan as well, and I'm being consistent. Yes! I said yes!
Everything you wanted.
Everything that I remember asking you for that I wanted at the start of our one-to-one coaching, I actually have now, and in an industry that I absolutely have so much love for,
I'm
and
so proud of you.
it's all fitting together.
Yeah.
But the trusting of yourself and the trusting of the process are the two massive things I would say that I took away from it.
Oh, and do you know what? I think there's some people, whether they're a coach or they're a consultant or whether they're in network marketing, just starting or been in it for quite some time. I don't think that people say do the mindset. You've got to do your mindset. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. But obviously, I don't do like a lot of people. I quite do it quite shit. I get you deal with the deep, deep stuff because you
Yeah,
need to get rid of
you
that.
go deep.
Yeah, baby, but without having to relive it. So, how important do you now feel your mind work is like getting rid of the self-limiting beliefs, that inner critic? How important is it to master your emotions and get rid of those inner critics?
Oh my God, so important because you need to have clarity on what you're doing and where you're going. And you can't
Mm.
that if you've got all these limiting beliefs. And these limiting beliefs are just what you're telling yourself. They're not actually real. They're just what that you're telling yourself day in, day out. Um, and then this is why it's a journey. The mindset is a journey. I'll always work on my mindset. Um, and you'll always have breakthroughs because anything could pop up at any time. So you'll continuously have breakthroughs. But reading books, like especially The Secret. I love The Secret, but I never fully understood it. And
Yeah.
when you work with a coach that properly helps you to understand your mind and gets you having breakthroughs and dealing with your limiting beliefs, that's when it really starts to unlock a whole brand new world, I would say.
And you know what? I still noticing now your language and communication has changed a lot. Your
Hasn't
tone,
it? Like, I think more about
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Because both me and Kelly, we're from like East London, all right? We like a bit of a
Yeah.
Cockney accent. But what I when it is when you start working on yourself and you start shifting those mental blocks, your whole physiology changes. You have personality transformations. Even when I done my coaching, when I done my journey, my tone changed. Everyone said, "Oh my God, Sam, you sound different. Oh my God, Sam, you're speaking so differently." Has anybody ever noticed that to you? Has anyone said that to you?
Yeah, a few people said to me, especially they say you're talking a lot slower as well. You're
Oh,
not talking like blah, 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 blah. You're not talking like too fast, and you're taking time to think about what you're saying as well.
good.
Because I noticed that in myself, and as well where I'm more understand if you like understanding yourself more and you're understanding your emotions, I can see it in other people. So I sit there and I think, oh, you got a lot of pent up anger that you need to release, but they
They
don't
don't
see it
see it.
because they don't
No.
obviously understand it and they're not aware of it. But more where I am, I'm like, oh, so it's quite fascinating that you can see it in yourself and understanding yourself, but also see it in other people.
And this is a great, great review, testimony, example, everything why increasing your emotional intelligence is important. Because when you become self aware of yourself, you become
Yeah.
self aware of other people and how to regulate yourself and how people react around you. And then it kind of makes you feel like, oh, they could help. So, and so, how has this helped you in terms of building your business?
Oh, it is. I've completely changed direction of where I've gone in my business because when we started, I was with a skincare company and I'm not no more. I was more open to other opportunities because I didn't still felt like there was something missing.
Mm.
So when the one I'm with now, when it presented itself to me, I was like, this is it. Like I didn't feel guilty or anything like that over leaving the previous company. I just felt like this is the right business for me. And even now, when I sit back and I'm like, when I think about all the other ones I've done, like, no, this is it. This is the one because I feel so comfortable with doing it. And if I see other opportunities, because we all know there's loads of opportunities you see on social media every day. And when I see it, I'm like, no, because I know what I want to do. I've got clarity of where I'm going. I've got clarity on my plan, and I'm just focusing on what I'm doing and working towards that.
Oh, babes, I'm so proud of you, honestly, because I think that's what's important is when you have clarity, when you find out who you are and what you are capable of, and you let go of all those self-sabotaging behaviors, you really get clear on your journey, don't you?
Yeah, you do. And also another thing about it is that it's the way that I talk to Reggie as well.
Oh,
It's
tell
like now
me.
we do affirmations every morning before he goes to school. Yeah, and
That's
we
something.
obviously he's still quite young, he's only 6. But if I install this stuff into him now, he will grow up with a stronger mindset than what I ever did when I was little.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to make him more aware of his emotions and what he's doing, and also let him make choices, like his own choices, so he knows that, he can trust himself with what the choices he's making.
So increasing your emotional intelligence is not just about you being a business owner or your mindset. It's actually great for parenting as well, isn't it? I find that too.
So good. Because
I think,
when you say something to him and then you think, oh, hang on a minute, maybe I should have said that in a different way. And then I'll talk to him about it and I'll explain it in a different way. So yeah, it's just made me more aware of how and what I'm saying to him as he's growing up, really.
same as me, because obviously I've got a 6-year-old as well, and he's I don't know how if it's happening to yours, but mine's going through a real emotional stage at the minute. He's up and down, and I don't know if it's because he's coming up to 7, but he's going through some changes. Is Reggie kind of going through it?
Um, a little bit. He's so laid back at them. He's
Oh,
for
bless
like
him.
been like that forever, just laid back and just plan through
Please,
life. He's such a
please.
happy-go little kid that he's happy to do anything. But yeah, we haven't got to that stage yet.
Oh God. Yeah, mine's just started, so just a heads up then. Obviously, I was meant to say that to you. What advice would you give to anyone who is struggling with their mind? Like they just keep doing the same thing and nothing's working, but they really want to make those changes and they don't know what to do. What advice would you give them?
That you need to look for a good coach that you can connect with. Don't just go with anyone.
Mm.
Um, don't worry about whether it's going to work or not, because you have to trust that person and trust them that they're going to guide you through the whole process. um I If you're at a stage where it's either you're going to quit on your dreams and go and work for someone else or go and do whatever it is you want to do, or there's another option to keep fighting. Don't never quit on them dreams. Go out there and find your coach. Look for a coach. Tell the universe you want a good coach that you can connect with. Because I said it, wanted to work for a coach for ages and ages. Don't think you can just do it on your own sometimes, because
Mm.
even like the most successful people in any business and any company needs a coach of some sort.
Yeah.
So go, yeah, go out and find someone that you can connect with in a way that you feel trusted to um, share your self-limiting beliefs with, and that they can help guide you um, to what you desire.
Yeah, it's so true. And tell the audience how you found the timeline therapy when we got to that stage.
Oh my God. That that is insane. Like when you are, I find it really hard to explain it to people that have never experienced it. But the, when after you have a session of that done, it's like it like wakens you up. You're like, oh my God. And even now, talking about it, it gives me goosebumps. I would have one of them every single week if I could, because it's just realize a few things, and then as you let it go, you're like, ah, that feels so good. And
Yeah.
when you have a session, like have a few sessions of them, and you keep doing it week on week on week for a little while, and you start to release a lot, you just it just feels like the weight of your shoulder, the world is not on the weight of your shoulder. It's just like, do you know what I mean? It's just you feel free.
Yeah.
You feel
Just
free.
the weight lifted off your shoulder,
I'm
your head feels
like,
lighter. No, it's such a nice feeling. Oh, Kelly, I think that's it. I think we spoke long enough. That was amazing. I think we could talk forever. So,
oh, we can talk forever, can't we?
we do love a good old chin wag. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never get told off for sneaking too much in school. Little did I know I'd be getting paid for it. Same as you, though, because we're networking. Kelly, my lovely, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I watch you all the time. Everything, I'm just so, so proud of you. A happy 1 year anniversary. And thank you to everyone who's watched this live or on replay. And if you would like to know more about the EQ or even about my new program that's coming up, then comment below EQ or drop me a private message and just comment EQ so I know it's you, and then I can send you some more details. So thank you everyone for watching Kelly. She is
Thank you for
amazing.
having me.
You're welcome. If you want to know more about what she does, drop her a message. She's an excellent leader, as you can tell. She's amazing. And I really hope you'll have a lovely day. Kels, I'm going to message you after as well. Mwah.
Okay, bye. Bye.